Hi, this is Samina Shaikh here on Mirchi Plus, and with me today I have the newlywed Hansika Motwani, who has welcomed the special show Love, Shadi or Drama. So let's know what is the drama and what happened during her shadi from the horse's mouth, welcoming her on Mirchi Plus.
Thank you.
Good to have you. Can see that shadi glow on you.
I'm glad.
So I was like literally stalking you, I would say that, because I remember meeting you during film fair, and I was telling you you have been going for a lot of get-togethers with your friends and all, and I didn't realize that was your different kind of get-together actually. So I really want to know from you how it all started and how is it going so far?
Well, it started wonderful. He was my brother's best friend, and then he became my best friend, and then he became my life partner. And yeah, now we're married to each other and we're happy. And it just happened very organically. And I think it was in my fate.
I'm sure it was in your field, but I want to know what is the drama, what is that, planning which took place when it came to marriage. And I'm sure you must be personally involved in it. So tell me something about that.
Well, for the drama part, you have to see the series. 2 episodes are out. The third episode is going to come out soon. And there were a lot of drama where I had to face before the wedding. There were a few dramas where things like I had to change the event because I felt the event should be something else. So there was a lot more happening around.
Hansika, if you have to talk about your own self, what changes do you see in you as an individual after marriage and before marriage? Like, have you like become very like calm, very like, maybe there might be some changes which you have must have noticed yourself.
That I am okay to adjust with another person in my room. I have major OCD issues, and I love that how I'm adjusting myself to my new roomie, which is Sohail. And that's the only major part which has really changed after the wedding. That I'm okay to share my bed with Sohail, because I always thought that's very difficult to adjust with me in the same room because I want certain things in a certain way.
Oh, wow. So do you have that kind of OCD, some kind of, you want your cleanliness free?
I need my bed to be extremely well put. It has to be tightly put. I need the pillows and the cushions in a certain way.
Mhm.
The remote control has to be in a certain way. My flowers have to be in a certain way. The frames have to be in a certain way. So all of this, well, but Sohail really adapts really well, and he's really understanding. And he's like, babe, whatever you want, we'll have that done.
Wow. So he's already got that vows of marriage, like jo biwi bolegi wo karna hai hame actually.
He
He's
doesn't.
already.
He doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't. Um, he's just perfect that ways. Even if I'm shooting and I come back home later, I will have everything. I mean, my eyes go like this, and he's like, everything's fine. I was like, yeah, everything's fine.
But was there any cliche, Bollywood moment between you both, when you guys were like, sharing a relationship, getting married, that Raj ko Simran mil gayi kind of moment or something like that, anything like that which was there?
Well, the most cliche thing was like, I said that during the Varmala time, I said, we did it. It was very cliche. And he's like, yeah. And it was just that. But that actually came out from my heart, and I really meant it.
But what is that one thing which still, like, after getting married also kind of annoys you about Sohail, which you feel like maybe ye to main kisi din fix kar dungi?
He wakes up late. He wakes up at like 8:39, which is late for me. I wake up at 7:37.
Mhm.
So I don't like that. So I go pull up the curtains, and he's like, very good, Hansu. Main uthu to savera, correct? So I'm like, no, wake up early. So that's what annoys me. Otherwise, I think it's, but that also, he's now used to getting up early with me. He wakes up when I wake up, actually, because I'm like, what am I supposed to do now? I'm up.
Yeah,
Give me company.
actually. Yeah. So yes, what are your thoughts on modern day marriage? What are your thoughts on that? What do you have to say about it?
What do you mean by modern day marriage?
Modern day marriage is basically just enjoying each other's space, giving that space, not even trying to know that none of that traditional kind of formats which we have had for so many years. That okay, theek hai, ghar mein ladki hai, so she has to be in a certain manner. She has to forget the kind of dreams she has and all. Yeah, because the way we are evolving. So what is your thought on that?
Well, I can speak for myself. I think in whatever that I've stepped in, it's very beautiful. And I'm loving the fact that my in-laws, my husband is as supportive as my mom and
Mm.
my brother.
Okay, that's nice. And Hansika, you have also started, getting back to work. So tell me about that. What is keeping you busy with?
Right 5 days after my wedding, I was at work. I have been continuously working because I had so many things lined up. So that's not going to stop. That's not going to stop because I love working. It keeps me alive, and yeah, it's just happy. I'm just happy that people around me really support me, motivate me, and they're just like, go ahead, Hansu, do whatever you want.
Okay. But I've been asking, like, before doing this interview, I asked some questions to your fans out there, like, if they want to know something about you. And they asked me precisely to ask why Hansika is away from Bollywood. So what is your answer to this?
Well, there's nothing like that. I'm away from Bollywood. I mean, my show is pan India, firstly. But the thing is, wherever I have more offers, it's just been that I've been more fortunate to have more offers in Tamil. So my hands have been fuller there.
The one question is, what is the weirdest rumor you have heard about yourself?
And I got injections.
Yeah, that was actually very weird. I think
Very
it
weird.
is the weirdest. But
Yeah.
Hansika, tell me about your work, in South also. What are you working on? You have worked with Dhanush, you have worked with, most of the mega stars and all. So if you have to tell me something about your journey so far, the way it has evolved for you.
Well, I'm 50 films down. I mean, I've completed 50 films and I'm only 30. It's just great how my journey has been. I work with some of the greatest actors. I've worked in almost 4 industries. It's amazing how the experience has been, how amazing people have welcomed me in the South and been supporting me. So
Mhm.
the journey's been great. I have another 50 to go. So I'm very fortunate.
And what kind of projects does attract your attention, Hansika? Like, if there is something which you would really like to work on.
To be honest, all 50 films that I've done have been of all genres. Now I like doing films where they're female centric, there's more scope for me to perform, and that the audience would like, because cinema is evolving every few years and I want to be in the flow. So something that interests me while hearing the script, that's what I want to give my audience, because I hear my scripts as an audience. So something like those.
Hansika, you often get captured, at the airport or wherever you are spotted like that. But what is that one thing which somewhere irks you and you feel like, maybe it's going too much over the board when it comes to, being captured by the fans?
A situation like that hasn't reached to me as yet. So I'm really not in the space to talk about it. But if it happens, then I think I'll address it that moment, to be honest.
When it comes to your fan following, you have a massive fandom. But what is that one thing somewhere you feel that, fans should be, be very careful of?
Well, I've had incidents where people have come outside my building, outside my uh, house, and been stalking, and a couple of things like that has been happened. But I
Mm.
think a fan should be just a little mindful about our privacy also. But luckily, touch wood, everything with me has just been very careful.
Hansika, I'm going to play a very small segment with you, which is of Never Have I Ever, before I let you go. And I really wish to know, how are you? Are you naughty or are you like very softy? I don't know. I have to get to know through this game. The very first question is, never have I ever missed a flight.
Never,
Never have I ever stolen anything.
never, never.
Never.
Not even my mom's dupattas, even if I want to.
Never have I ever lost a bet.
Oh, I have. I actually have. For what bet, I don't know, but I'm usually the one who's very sure in putting bets also. So yeah,
Okay. Never have I ever bribed someone.
I have. I've bribed Sohail, my brother, my mom, many times.
And you have managed to get what you have
Yeah, I
expected.
have my way.
Okay. Never have I ever gotten a tattoo. Yeah. No?
No tattoo.
Are you
At
scared of it? Or Do you wish to get one?
I'm very scared
You wish
of
to get
needles. No,
Oh,
I'm very scared of needles. My brother has a lot of tattoos. Sohail has. Sohail actually got my name tattooed. So I'm just like, why? Don't expect me to get Sohail done because I'm very scared of needles.
okay. Never have I ever pranked someone.
Of course, full time.
If you
So
remember any of these.
um I don't remember, but something or the other, I'll be up to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So never have I ever snooped through someone's stuff or phone.
Stuff, yes. Phone, no.
Oh no. Okay.
But I'll tell them if I'm seeing it. My best friend, I'll see her phone. I'll take Sohail's phone to see something. But I'll never go on chats or anything. I'm not that person. I'm just
Okay.
like, you don't do mine, I'll not do yours.
That's actually a good kind of rule one should be having, I feel.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
I'm
quite
I'm all for it. And yeah, I'm not that kind of a person.
okay. Never have I ever slept outdoors for an entire night.
No, I need my AC and my fan, no matter how cold or hot it is.
Oh wow, really? So
Yeah.
you're just for your friends' trips also, you have never been like you have not stayed at their place and all like that.
So stayed out like that,
Yeah, like that.
not stay outside like on
No,
a
no, no.
beach.
On the
No.
roads. No, 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 not on the
Oh,
roads.
of course. So many times.
Yeah.
Girls' night out.
And the last two is never have I ever had sleep paralysis.
Sleep?
Sleep paralysis. So basically, when you sleep, sometimes you're so tired and you sleep, you feel like some monster is trying to attack you, and you're in a frozen zone. Basically, you just can't move. You feel like someone is choking you and all. Never. Okay, cool. And the last one is basically for you is just never have I ever thrown a drink at someone. It could be drink or water.
I must have.
You may have.
Water, maybe. But not. Must be holy time or something.
And before I let you go, I really wish to know when is the next Bollywood project you are signing on, and are we going to hear something from you about it?
Well, I have 8 projects in the south, so whenever something great comes up here, definitely.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye. Take care.